Hi, I'm Sherry Burks from Cool Diamonds in London, Hatton Garden, and I'm a goldsmith here, and I've been a goldsmith for nearly 10 years, and I trained for that in Australia. Predominantly we sell diamonds mounted in platinum, 18 karat white gold and 18 karat yellow gold. I'm here to demonstrate polishing and resizing of rings and diamond jewellery. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about tarnish. Tarnish is different to oxidisation on jewellery because tarnish is usually formed from sulphur in the air, and tarnish is generally more yellow. A lot of jewellery nowadays is oxidised for decorative effect, so you have to be careful when you're removing tarnish that you don't remove the oxidisation. Usually like mechanical cleaning, like polishing and that sort of thing, will remove both. So just surface tarnish is fine to, get rid of without going too heavily on it and removing the decorative oxidisation. Things that will make tarnish worse will be a lot of chemicals, so say hairsprays, perfumes, chlorines and bleaches, so household cleaning products. You have to be really careful that you don't wear your jewellery while you're doing that sort of thing because it will add to the tarnish. Wearing your jewellery frequently will also inhibit tarnish build-up because it's sort of, being worn and the metal is sort of being rubbed all the time. If it's just sitting there, then it will accumulate tarnish quite quickly. For silver, store it in Ziploc bags because then the tarnish won't accumulate because there's not new air circulating around the silver. And gold, similar sort of thing as well. Tarnish is caused by a chemical reaction between the air and the metal. Generally, silver will tarnish more so than gold. Pure gold won't ever tarnish because that's not in its nature. But silver will tarnish due to like sulfides in the air attacking the metal, and it just forms the tarnish around it. There's a number of different ways that you can remove tarnish. The first way is obviously mechanical, so it will require polishing, which you can use a polishing cloth. There are chemical ways of removing tarnish. There are rubs, which you can use, and there's also dips, which you can use to remove tarnish. The chemical ways of removing tarnish are not always the best because they can damage the environment. They can be quite poisonous, corrosive or irritating to the skin, and they often smell bad as well. And quite often if you don't rinse off the residue properly, the tarnish that will reoccur will be worse than what it was to start with. So always go for environmentally friendly products if you can. The mechanical way of removing tarnish by rubbing or using polishing cloths is much safer. It's cleaner. It does take more time, but it's much more environmentally friendly and safer to your health than using the chemicals. And that's all you need to know about cleaning and removing tarnish.